Imagine if every time you sat down at home to watch a good movie, you got paid for it. Well, believe it or not, you can get paid to watch movies. In fact, at this very moment, thousands of people are earning lots of spare cash simply by watching movies in the comfort of their own homes. My name's Jeff, and I want you to keep watching because I'm going to show you how to make a little or a lot of extra money in your spare time just by watching the kinds of movies you enjoy the most. It doesn't matter whether you're into action movies, scary movies, romantic dramas, animated movies, or any other kind. From now on, you can watch whatever you want to and get paid for it. Once I show you this drop-dead easy way to make money in your spare time, you're going to wish you knew about it years ago. You just need to keep watching, because at the end of this short video, I'm also going to give you a special one-of-a-kind gift that is going to help you get started immediately with this exciting money-making opportunity. Just a quick warning before we continue. I cannot guarantee that this video will still be online tomorrow, and I don't want you to miss your chance, so be sure to watch until the very end. Now, in order to get paid to watch movies, you don't need to be a film critic. You don't need to have any sort of training or background in the film industry, and it doesn't matter if you have a busy schedule and you don't have a lot of spare time, because you decide when you want to watch movies and get paid. And it doesn't matter whether you're 18 or 88 years old. To qualify, you simply need to be able to sit through a movie from start to finish and then give your honest feedback. In just a moment, I'll explain to you exactly how to get paid to watch movies, and why there are lots of companies and websites out there that will pay you good money to do this. But first, let me tell you a quick story about Harry. Harry was married with 2 young children, and his wife Sarah was pregnant with their third. Harry was a good husband and father, and he worked hard at his job, but the bills were always piling up, and he just couldn't seem to get ahead. Doesn't it feel like every year things are more and more expensive while our wages stay the same, if you're even lucky enough to have steady employment? Then one day, Harry's world was turned upside down. The company he'd loyally worked for the past 15 years suddenly decided to cut back on costs. That meant slashing Harry's hours and his income. He was actually one of the lucky ones. A lot of the folks in his department got laid off completely. Harry's financial troubles had suddenly gone from bad to worse. With a new baby on the way, he and his wife Sarah were stuck between a rock and a hard place. Every day, Harry worried about his bills, his credit card debts, and the future of his family. What he needed was a quick and easy way to make some extra cash. A consistent cash flow that he could depend on. Well, one day, at a family cookout, Harry ran into his brother-in-law Bobby. Bobby had never been much of a hard worker. In fact, he's what you might call a slacker. Harry got to talking to Bobby about his tough financial situation, and Bobby said, "Why don't you just do what I do?" "You mean collect unemployment checks?" Harry said. "No," Bobby replied, "I get paid to watch movies." "Paid to watch movies?" Harry chuckled. "Who would pay you to do that?" That's when Bobby explained how it worked. Harry couldn't believe what he was hearing, but as he was about to find out, this enjoyable and foolproof way to make money is 100% real. There are various ways to get paid to watch movies, and I'm going to show you all of them, but let me explain one of the most popular ways. There are lots of websites out there that talk about movies and provide movie reviews. These websites always need new content. The more movie reviews they have from real people like you and me, the more credible their site will be and the more visitors they'll get. The more visitors they get, the more revenue they can make from advertising. So these websites are eager to pay people like you and me to watch movies and submit reviews. It doesn't need to look like a professional film review, and it doesn't need to be positive either. As long as you give your honest opinion, that's all that matters, and they'll pay you for it. As for which movies you'll be watching, it depends on what you feel like watching and reviewing. If you're not a fan of action movies, you don't need to watch any. Instead, you can review Disney movies if you like, or your favorite old classics. The choice is up to you. The best part is, you can do this from the comfort of your home. You don't need to drive to a theater and pay those crazy ticket prices. When you're done, all you need to do is submit your review to the website you're working with, and choose the appropriate movie category and click a button. This can all be done online. It literally only takes a few clicks of your mouse. Then they send you money. The exact amount depends on the website you're submitting reviews to. There are lots of them out there that need your help and will pay you for it. Did you know the biggest movie review site on the internet receives more than 160 million unique visitors every month? This means they can charge advertisers a small fortune to show their ads, but that website wouldn't get anywhere near that number of visitors if it wasn't for its movie reviews, which are provided by regular, everyday people like you and I. A lot of people would rather read what other regular people have to say about a movie than hear what a professional film critic thinks. So, you see, you'll be providing a valuable service which lots of websites are eager to pay you for, and you'll be paid for doing something you already enjoy doing. Well, as you can imagine, once Harry learned about how easy it is to watch movies and get paid, he wanted to start immediately. As soon as he went home, he signed up with a few websites and started making money that same day. There were a lot of movies Harry had always wanted to get around to watching, but he never had time due to his other commitments. Now he had no excuse to not watch those movies since he was actually getting paid for it. That night, Harry watched 2 movies and wrote up short reviews. He also wrote a review for a movie he'd seen in theaters recently. These reviews will get you paid too. All he had to do was give his honest opinion about what he liked and didn't like so much. And soon, he was receiving money into his account. It was the easiest and most enjoyable way he'd ever made money in his life. It wasn't long before Harry had his wife Sarah helping him out. Between the two of them, they could review 25 to 40 movies a week. While Harry was at his job, Sarah could stay home with the kids and watch some of her favorite comedies and old romantic movies. At night and on the weekends, Harry could watch the movies he loved the most, action and sci-fi. Of course, there were also plenty of movies they could enjoy together as a couple, and if there was a movie on TV that the little ones would enjoy, they'd microwave some popcorn and all sit down together as a family. Soon, their movie money started to pile up, and it didn't take long for them to earn their first $100, then their first $1,000. By now, they've made thousands of dollars, all from watching movies in their spare time. In addition to their pay, Harry and Sarah started to earn recognition. Other movie websites and bloggers acknowledged their reviews and would pay them even more money to do guest posts on their websites. They were even invited to attend private movie screenings in their town of Hollywood movies that hadn't come out yet. Harry and Sarah didn't want to keep this fun money-making method all to themselves, so they shared it with some of their friends and neighbors, and soon they too were getting paid to watch movies and were thrilled to see payments being deposited in their accounts. How big are these payments going to be, you're wondering? Well, let's do some quick math and calculate how much you can make by watching movies. These aren't actual numbers, this is a hypothetical scenario, but it should give you some idea. Let's say a website pays you $20 each time you submit a movie review. Maybe you don't have a whole lot of spare time, so you decide to write 10 reviews per week, some on the weeknights and more on the weekends. That's an extra $800 a month you'd be making just for doing something easy and fun. Now, let's say you want to ramp up your income a bit more. You decide to write 25 reviews per week. This doesn't mean you need to actually watch 25 movies. It just means you need to submit 25 reviews for movies you've seen. This means you're making an extra $2,000 a month, which works out to be $24,000 per year. That's right, an extra 24 grand a year just for writing short movie reviews. And if you want to devote more time to it, you can easily multiply your income. If you're a movie buff like me, and you've already watched a ton of movies that you can write reviews for, then you might be able to handle 50 reviews per week. That's around 7 a day. Not a big deal. Well, now you'd be pulling in an extra $4,000 a month, or $48,000 per year. It all comes down to knowing how to find the websites that offer the highest pay and the easiest assignments. And this is where I can help you. I myself have been getting paid to watch movies for several years now, and I've researched all of the companies and websites that are the easiest to work with and give you the highest payouts. Now I want to share all of this information with you. All you need to do is type your best email address into the box below and click the yellow button. On the next page, I'll give you an exclusive gift that will help you start raking in the easiest money you've ever earned. I'll also explain exactly how you can get paid to watch movies today. I just have one little favor to ask. I really do believe in paying it forward in life. So once you start making money with this, and you see how fun and easy it is, think about any friends or family members of yours who would benefit from this and show them where to sign up too. There are more than enough assignments to go around, and as the internet continues to grow by leaps and bounds every month, so does the demand for this type of content. Just enter your best email address in the box below and click the yellow button, and I'll see you on the next page. I've got a special free gift waiting for you, and I'm also going to show you exactly how you can get paid to watch movies today.